Well, welcome to another rousing episode of Garage Classic Car Restoration. So, sun's coming out. It's getting to be that time of year in southern Arizona. Need my sun protection. I get a lot of slack from my big hat, but it does keep the sun off. So, we'll see what we were doing today. So you can see I got this all roughed in, ground down. That's as good as I need to get it. Epoxy primer, seal it up. High build, maybe a little skim coat, but other than that, it'll look like brand new. I am getting a little wild with the grinder. Got to stop that. Have to fix that a little bit. But here we are on the bottom, solid. Top's all ground down. So you can kind of see what I've done here. I've cut the drip rail back here where the metal's still good. Ground this off because my panel, that's the inner finish panel, is actually still good here. A little surface rust, but it's a solid piece of metal. So what I'm doing is making an extension piece to go onto the drip rail instead of trying to bend a drip rail. Yeah, this is a little harder, but it's also much easier to keep this factory look out here where I want. There's just something about the way that the factory bent these that I have a hard time reproducing. And a little bit of work here I think is worth it. You can see here I've drilled some spot welds. I didn't do this yet because I wanted to grind this down. I ended up cutting this a little longer, which made it way harder to grind that weld down underneath because it was so close to the panel here. So this time I've cut back a little bit now so that when I weld, it'll be much cleaner to get the grinder in there and get that ground down. So I'm going to cut a piece that goes in here. Spot weld holes, and I'll show you how I do that. So the way I do this, very simple. Lay a piece of tape, figure out where the edges are. So this is what I use. Spot weld, plug weld pliers. Just Google them on Amazon. I got these on Amazon. There's a copper backing, so that helps absorb the heat on the backside if you're trying to not burn through the metal. And then a U-shaped here so you can get down in and weld the plug weld. So that's all there is. You just zoop,